violence against people with autism, anti-Semitism, protecting people. A mother recently reported that her nonverbal Jewish autistic son came home from school with a swastika carved into his skin. Let's talk about it. Hey everybody, it's Dr. David. So recently we heard about one of the most truly disgusting stories that I can ever remember. Now in Las Vegas, a 17-year-old child with autism, nonverbal, mom says that went off to school, came back from school, and had a swastika carved into his back. I've seen the picture. You can't describe it. It's online if you want to see it, but I'm not going to show it here. Now he was at a public school, Clark High School in Las Vegas. Clark County is the county that Las Vegas in, so it's a big school, about 800 students per grade. Now they have no clues whatsoever as to what happened here, and the FBI is now involved. This happened about 6 weeks ago. Still no answers. Now this boy, he was wearing a kippah, a skull cap, the traditional Jewish head covering. The only person in his school who was wearing one of these. And of course, that made him visibly identifiable as a person who is Jewish. Now, not only is this such a terrible thing, but this student supposedly had an aide with him at all times. That is part of his educational plan, that he would have an aide with him. Furthermore, he had a service dog with him. And the mom reports that that the dog's equipment bag was tampered with. Okay. Now there are security cameras at the school, but nothing caught anything about what happened. Now, how could something like this happen? Okay. Now, first of all, because it is Autism Awareness Month, I'm going to start with that. Now, people with autism are 3 times more likely than the general population to be targets of bullying, physical or sexual abuse. And of course, this can cause extreme stress, extreme trauma to anyone. But imagine if you couldn't communicate to somebody what happened to you. You can't communicate your feelings, the distrust that you may have with somebody, or maybe you don't even realize that it's something that's wrong. This is what happens to people with some people with autism. So sad. Now, anti-Semitism. Anti-Semitism, for those who don't know, are violent, despicable acts against a person who is Jewish simply because of their religion. This has been something that's been around for a very long time, but we are seeing an upswing in anti-Semitism now in our country. Started in the around 2016, and it has been continuing to go forward. Now, these malicious acts, as I said, they're increasing. And they've increased in 2022 compared to 2021. In just 1 year, it went up 36%. Now, not just that, but on college campuses, anti-Semitism is up 40%. And in schools, kindergarten through 12th grade, it is up 50%. Something vile is going on. Where this level of permissiveness is coming from, where this entitlement is coming from, where these disgusting thoughts are coming from in the first place, I have no idea. But this is on the rise. We haven't seen anything like this. Synagogues are being shot at. Vans are being shot at. People on the street are being targeted in New York. All of these things are just, again, so terrible. And man, what can we do to make it stop? You know, there's a lot of awareness, but at the same time, it's continuing to happen. Now, let's talk about securities at school. Now, 94% of schools have cameras, security cameras, okay? And they are commonly found in hallways and in common areas, but for privacy reasons, of course, they're not in bathrooms, and they're not in classrooms either. Now, in this particular student's case, despite that they had cameras, they found nothing. Nobody knows how this happened. There were no clues on any camera that indicated what might have gone on here. Now, in addition to this, as I said, the student supposedly had an aide with him at all times. What was this aide doing? We haven't heard anything about this. So, of course, We need more answers as to what really happened here. Okay. Now, I wish I had a great conclusion for this video. I tried to bring something positive, bring something helpful to my videos, but I've been having a real hard time with this one. And I guess all that I can say is we just have to be vigilant. When you see something, say something. Point out what is wrong. If you hear people making comments, explain to them about what kinds of people they may be attacking. Do they even know a Jewish person? Do they have a negative interaction with Jewish people? I don't know. But nonetheless, this is vile. This is despicable. This is something that needs to stop. And hopefully by me making videos such as this, maybe it'll go a little way in helping do that. Have a nice day.